know what to say. It's feeling like me season right now. I feel so bad for anybody who doesn't fuck with me. Mute me, block me, whatever you need to do, because it's a me season right now.
But you confessing.
Get up! Hi guys, welcome to Trina's Butterflies and Beliefs. So, welcome to my channel, you guys. Today I want to talk to you guys about being a single mother. Let's say co-parenting. That's what we're going to talk about today, co-parenting, okay? Because like I said, I am a single mother of 4 now, but I am currently married, going through a divorce, okay? But we have not been together since 2014, 15. One of them is 2028. That's what it feel like. I'm just playing. But anywho, but no, we are still struggling on co-parenting, okay? In the beginning, it was harder. We will. Especially me, y'all. Back and forth. But now I have learned and walking in the path of God. Just give it to him. The battle is his, not mine. So, we have been separated since 2014. We have 4 children. We have been in Houston my children been here 4 years. I've been here 3. So out of the 4 years that they've been here, Dad only been here 2 times. 2 times out of the 4 years. You do the math. But anywho, that's not our business now. But anywho, so yes. So his issue with me is that he wants me to send the children with him to Illinois. Okay? As much as I would want to, as much as I want to pack these damn kids up and go, I cannot. It don't work like that. Because there are some things that happen within my children and his family. And he don't seem to understand that. I don't seem to want to explain that to him, because it's not that he don't understand it. He do understand it. He just don't want to understand it. It's a difference. So with that being said, my children have been here for the past 2 years. The 1 year they went up there with him, a lot of stuff went down. I don't want to speak on it right now, but a lot of stuff went down within my children and his family. Now, we're going to be honest. Now, if I was there, would it have happened? I doubt it. No, it wouldn't. But it did. I can't change that. Only thing I can do is prevent it from happening again and do my part as a mother, which I did that. So, as y'all know, it's summertime. It's time for children to go out of town. Like I have told y'all in a recent video, my son been having problems at school. So now Dad feels, oh, just send him here. Like that's going to fix the problem. That's not going to fix the problem. And I feel like, no, I'm not sending them. Won't you come here? I don't feel like I should stop working to go sit in Illinois for 2 weeks or however long you want my children to be there with them, because they cannot be in the state of Illinois without their mother. He don't understand that. So I keep telling him that, but he doesn't understand that. He have missed birthdays, he have missed Christmases, he have missed graduations, everything. Every time it's time for Dad to come down, it's an excuse. And me personally, y'all, I'm tired of it. I used to argue with it about the situation with him and be mad and heated. But I done got so in tune with us being by ourselves and me filling in the spots and the roles that he needs to be playing that it don't even matter to me anymore. Now, my handsome guy, whom I talk to, he have been down to visit the kids several times in the last 4 years. Dad been twice. Handsome guy been several times. You do the math. It's not okay. I feel like when you separate from your spouse and you have kids, you guys should have a boundary. And it should be, as much as y'all don't like each other, you have to co-parent. And that's what I'm learning. As much as I don't want to deal with him, we co-parent better now than we did back then. The only issue with us now is he feel like I'm not letting him see the kids. It's not that I'm not letting him see them. I'm not sending them there. There's nothing you can say about it. I made my choice. Nobody's going to change my mind. Only thing that's going to change my mind if we go to court, and the court is agreeing to give 24-hour visits around all the time. And I doubt that's happening because this is the state, okay? They're not doing that. So with that being said, now, if you want to come down and visit, you come down and visit anytime you want. But they're not getting sent up there by themselves. Now, my oldest son, I have decided to allow him to go because he's at the age where he know how to, hey, Mom, this is what's going on. I'm ready for you. Come get me. My other 3 babies, they're not ready yet, and I'm not ready yet. But he is ready, and I feel like he's very ready, and he understands. So I'm willing to, go ahead and sit him with Dad for the summer. But here's the thing. I'm not paying for it. I would not. Dad send me little stuff here every 2 weeks, but that's not enough. What he sends me barely do anything. That's just gas money in my pocket and to feed them on days where I feel like, oh, I ain't got it, let me just do it. That's all that is. So with that being said, I'm not paying for it. Now, if that's what I really want him to do, I will pay for it. I even, Dad's with someone new, whatever, you know what I'm saying? I even went to the stream hey, you and her could come out here, bring a new baby, y'all could come and do stuff. He always got an excuse. Y'all, and I don't understand why. And me personally, I just feel like I'm trying to co-parent, and you making the situation hard. So the other day, he asked me, he was like, can you think about sending the kids up here? Can you please just think about it? I told him I'd think about it, but y'all, I know me. I thought about it. I said no. But because you asked me, I'm going to think about it again, but I know my answer is actually still going to be no. So I done thought about it. I done talked around and asked questions about it too. And my answer said no, and the people I talked to said no. No. So I'm going to stick with that. And I feel like my children probably be mad at me. Don't get me wrong. They probably be mad as ever that I'm not letting them go. And I accept that. But as a mother, I feel what I'm doing is right. And when they get older, they're going to thank me. I know that. So as I walked in the house, after bringing my daughter back from her play date or whatever, I walked in the house. And I proceeded, I hear Dad on the phone with my second oldest baby. And he must have asked him, did you ask your mom? Did Mom say you guys could come or whatever? My baby no, Mama said no. She ain't budging. He she ain't budging. She said no. He I already know. She told me no too. And then proceeds to say, I'm just going to have to take her to court. Because I'm trying to understand. Please hurry up and take me to court. I've been trying to get to court since we split up the first time. But it's for some reason, it ain't happening. And I'm telling him, you could take me to court. I already then went and filed for the stuff here. No, you didn't. I ain't received nothing. That's your business, not mine. But they said they have it, so listen. What you telling me, I don't even care. Like I said, y'all, the old me would have spazzed out on him. I got that phone, y'all. And I was like, how you going to tell my son you going to take me to court? In the midst of me about to go in, God said, no. God said, no, you're not. So, I threw that phone, y'all. I ain't even entertaining his head. I say, take me to court. Do what makes you happy. If it's gonna take you to court, meet me there. Tell me when, where, and how. Like, that's just where I'm at with it. I'm ready for the situation to be over. I feel like I have did so much by myself with them in the midst of everything, and all he could talk about is, I'm gonna take her to court. Nigga, when? Because I only been asking you since 2014. It's 2027. So when we going? That's what I'm saying. But I just feel like, and then I actually told him, like, it's some stuff that you need to do to make me feel comfortable in the situation, and I don't feel like you're doing that. I feel like you're saying one thing, but you're doing another thing, and that's not, like, I don't roll like that. I don't fuck with it, and I'm not doing that. Which, like, I need to be sitting down with you and your child's mother. If my kids is going to be around her, why can't we sit down and talk? Why can't we all be on the same page? I think I'd rather call her than call your ass. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to talk to you. I might have a better conversation with her ass than you. And you know it. That's why you don't want us on the same page. It's just be, y'all, co-parenting is hard. And I always told myself, I do not want multiple baby daddies. Because dealing with one is hard. Now, I'm going to have me and a child one day. But in this moment, I knew I did not. I'm so glad I got 4 children and 1 baby daddy. Because multiple baby daddies and different personality and emotions, and nobody got time for that. I be asking people, how y'all balance it? How is it balancing out multiple baby moms, multiple baby dads? Baby, God knew that's not what I wanted. Ever since I was a child, I always said I don't want no more than 2 fathers for my kids, because you gotta, not all of number one gonna always work for a lifetime, like the Cosbys and stuff. Okay, that's just like that. It might not work like that. But if I knew I had number 2, I just know number 2 is gonna be perfect and it's gonna work. So I only want 2. So if number 2 don't work, I feel sorry because I ain't having no more. Like, that's too many personalities, too many attitudes, too many emotions, a lot of going on. And I just didn't want to deal with it. So God blessed me with the father of my children that I have. Like, we don't get along good like that. We co-parent. We try. But he know. Like, y'all, it used to be to the point I didn't even want to be in the same room with him. Okay? I remember one year when I first came down here with my children, and he came behind for our son's 5th grade graduation. My mama must have told me he was staying. Baby, y'all see my face? That's how I was looking. Like, I know you fucking lying. I was mad. Well, I kind of went off on my mom. I was so blue because I felt like it was disrespectful. He invaded my space. This is my mom's house. This is my family. He's not a part of this anymore. Why do y'all keep inviting him? It was just irritating to me. Like, that's how I felt. I know it might sound childish, but I don't care. That's how I felt, and the things that I had to endure at that time. I didn't want to be in his presence. I was still healing. Now, when he popped up here for Christmas, a surprise visit, and he had to spend the night out, I was mad, but I'm like, you know what? It's not for me. It's for my babies. They have not seen their dad. I'm going to let them have this. But sit your ass in that living room where you belong. When your kids go to bed in their room, take your ass in there. Like, it was to the point where his damn family, his mama calling, you okay? Ain't nobody hurting your son, nigga. He alright. If he wasn't alright, he would have never made that trip. Trust and believe. He played that role to y'all, but he know what it is. He alright. Ain't nobody thinking about his ass. But you could tell he was nervous in the beginning, y'all. He was nervous as hell, but it's just like, I'm over it. Why am I putting all that energy into something that I always knew in my spirit was going to happen? Before we even split up, I always told him, I have to think for me as if you leave us tomorrow. I have to continue to live my life as if I'm a single parent. We was whole married with a house, car, business and everything, but I was thinking like that because clearly I knew something deep wasn't gonna last. You know what I'm saying? So it's okay. Not everybody meant to be together forever. They're here for a season. And he taught me something. He actually taught me how to become a business person. He pushed me. If it wasn't for him pushing me, I would never open a daycare. I always talked about it, but I would never took the foot forward to do it. It was just happening one day. I came home and he, sit down. I already wrote out your business plan. I did X, Y, Z, Z, Z. Period. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to take that from him. I learned something from him. And that's why God brought us together. He wanted him to show me that I can be a businesswoman, that I can be a good mother, that I can be a good wife. I might not have been a good wife in his eyes because I didn't give a fuck. Like, I'm going to just be honest. I didn't give a fuck in a relationship with him. I really didn't. And in the beginning, I'm going to be honest. In the beginning, I did give a fuck. But I was young, too. But the older I got and the more I felt I didn't really care, y'all. I was reckless with the shit. He'll tell you she ain't shit. But I am. It ain't that I ain't shit. I was learning. I had to go through the process, right? I mean, but in all, he really ain't shit. But it all played out. We both wasn't shit in a relationship. And we was not meant to be together. Now, who he's with now, that might be the one that he's meant to be with. But I wasn't it, baby. And he wasn't for me. But we learned a lot from each other. Like, we learned a lot. And we made 4 beautiful children. So when people say you can't co-parent, you can. If I came this far and I'm still working on it, y'all, you can. You could co-parent. It's all about you, your attitude, and the way you feel. Sometimes you got to put your emotions to the side and focus more on the children and about them. Like, it be times I be wanting to cuss his ass out, but I know I can't do that. I be wanting to sit there and tell these kids, like, but I can't do that. So I just suck it all in because at the end of the day, I don't have to do that. You don't have to sit and bash the mother of your child to your kids or the father of your child to your kids, because at the end of the day, your children are really going to grow up to see it for what it really was and what it really is. So if you that mother that's keeping that child from that father because that father don't want to be with you, and you telling this child lies and all this and that child gonna see it when they get older. When he or she get older, they gonna realize it was my mama the whole time. Then they gonna have a grudge against you. So you did all that to say what? If you that same father, I ain't coming around because your mama stopping me. When that child get older, that child gonna notice my mama wanted you to come around. My mama asked you to come around. My mama kept you up to date with every program and everything that's going on, but you chose not to. Like, for example, he know their birthday every damn year. I should have to call and be, you coming out here for their birthday? That's dumb. I'm not doing that shit. You know their birthdays, and you know when you should be out here. You know, if you know tickets are high or whatever A, B, and C may be, plan ahead. Period. If he had the kids, guess what the hell I'm gonna be every month when it's their birthdays? Flying the fuck out there with it. Because they're my babies, and that's something that I just can't miss. For example, my baby's awards was the other day. I almost didn't make it because my daughter told me literally the day before. I had to work. Like, I'm like, baby, I ain't there yet. Mommy just can't go out there, and I'm trying to get there, but mommy ain't there yet. But God seen, look, I'm going to make it work in your favor. Do what you got to do. And I want you to go to that baby stuff. And I called off. And I made it. I made it right in time. Well, my baby, you could tell she was looking for me. Because it's bad enough I don't got dad. So I really want mom. Mom, you got to be there. That's how I felt. When I got there, y'all, even with my son, my youngest son, it was both of them. The youngest daughter, youngest son. She the only daughter. But when I got there, her shoulders looked. When she finally seen me, she was like, ooh. Like, you can see the release, like, my mom here. You know how that makes a child feel to see their friends, and then their friends got their parents, but then neither one of the parents ain't there? It's bad enough I only got my mom and dad not here, but my friend got her mom and dad, but my mom and dad not there? I couldn't see that through, y'all. I had to go to that. And honestly, sitting there and seeing her accept all her awards made me proud. Even when my son, he got a medal for math, for reading, Beth Athlete Award. Like, y'all, I was so emotional these last 2 days. I cried. Like, I text their dad, like, sending him pictures of him, but then in the midst of the pictures, I was ignorant. You're never here. I had to let him know that, like, you're never here, because we've been planning this for months, and there's no excuse why you shouldn't have been here. We talk about their birthdays for months, and there's no excuse why you're not here, but then you doing everything else. Like, it's always an excuse with you, and I just feel like you make time for what you want to make time for, and they're getting older. Like, now they're on the football team, they're on cheerleading team. You're missing out on a lot in these 3 years, and you don't realize. Before you know it, all your kids gonna be out of high school, and they're gonna be like, only mama was there. Daddy didn't make time. Mama had to work. Mama was trying to do YouTube. Mama trying to open up multiple business. Mama still make it to our doctors. Mama still like, and I don't know how she doing it, but she did it because I made time. I don't even know how I'm doing. God doing it. So it ain't me doing it. It's God doing it. Because I say to myself every day, damn, Trina, how the hell do you make time to do this? Still go out of town. Still here. And I be right on time for everything. Right on time. And this last month, it's just like, I'm just flowing with the wind, y'all. I'm just flowing. But at the same time, it's just like, yeah. Being a single mother and co-parenting, y'all, is very hard. And I'll be glad when we get to the common grounds where we'll be able to, I can meet. Well, I already know the mother of his child, but we have not seen each other since the situation. And I feel like everybody feel like I'm just so mad and bitter. And that's not, I'm so tired of people thinking I'm mad. Like, that's the part for me. Like, I'm not even mad and bitter no more. Like, in the beginning, I was upset. Not because he left, because we was already going through our breakup, but because of the way the situation occurred. Any woman gonna be upset, period. And I was. But I knew I really didn't want to be with him. And I prayed for it. So God was like, you prayed for this. Here you go. So what are you mad for? But I knew you was going to be mad. But I want you to get here because I want you to learn from it. And I wanted to make you stronger. And look, I just want to, like I said, I could be calling her. Listen, when y'all come down and get y'all kids, that's what I'm saying. But people don't understand that. They try to look at the old situation and still bring it into the future. Girl, boy, girl, woman, whomever. That's in the past. They got a whole child together. They living together. They're living their life. They had the life that we had. Maybe she can make him happier than I was, because I wasn't, and he wasn't making me happy. So that's just how I look at the situation. But it'll all come together one day. God's still working his process. He's still working on the both of us. And if it's meant to come together, it's come together. But he told me and my kids gonna live better than we ever lived before, whether he's there or not. Because he told me not to go back to him. Leave that man where he be. So at the end of the day, I accept all things that he brings to me. Amen? Amen. I love y'all. But remember, y'all, like, just be positive in every move you make. I don't care if it's with the father, a job, or anything. Just always stay positive. Think positive. Try not to think negative. It's so hard, trust me. But don't think negative, y'all. Think positive. Speak positive. Think positive. Move positive. And positive things will always come, no matter what the outcome may be, the situation may be. Always find a positive into that situation. You feel me? Peace, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe. And I love y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to Trina Butterfly and Fruition. Beliefs. I said fruition. I got a wish. See y'all.
But you confessing.
Get up!
I don't know what to say. It's feeling like me season right now. I feel so bad for anybody who doesn't fuck with me. Mute me, block me, whatever you need to do, because it's a me season right now.